One.
Hello there, this is Brother Falu. In the last leadership class, we were all changed and transformed as we learned about other people and ourselves as we looked at the leader's potential. In this next class, we're going to be looking at the leader's calling, because God has a calling on your life. What is God's ultimate purpose? What is God's ultimate mission? What is God's ultimate plan? And what has worship got to do with that plan? What is a global agent? And how do you become one? We're going to be looking at all that in this next leadership class. God has a calling on your life. But how does knowing God's call tie in with God's plan? Because God is not going to join in with our plan. So this coming Saturday, join us as we look at the 7 biblical calls to true greatness. And as we discover our call, we will see what are the 3 characteristics of a divine call. What are the 9 attributes of a divine call? What are the 5 aspects of receiving your call? How do you respond to your call? And how do you help others to respond to their call? We're going to be finding out all that this coming Saturday. Everyone that God has ever called went through a preparation process. Abraham did, David did, Paul did, Jesus did, and so will you. So this coming Saturday, come and find out what is the College of God's training. And also, we will examine what are the 6 key areas for a leader's preparation. And then we're going to come to testing your call. Because 1 Timothy chapter 3 verse 10 says, they must first be tested. And if nothing is found against them, let them serve. Everybody that God calls, he tests. So you will be tested. And this coming Saturday, come and let us find out what are the 9 key purposes why God tests you and I before he trusts great and bigger things into our hands. And we will also examine how does being tested differ from being tempted. And we will also look at what are the 24 common leadership tests and how do you pass them and how do you help other people pass them. And then finally we're going to come to timing your call. We will learn about God's perfect timing. What is God's kairos timing? What is God's chronos timing? And how do you identify them and how do you walk in them? We'll also look at what are the 3 keys to understanding God's timing and what are the 5 aspects to finishing well. Many people begin well, but very few finish well. So what are the 5 aspects to finishing well? These are the things lined up for us, but you've got to position yourself. When God was speaking to John in the book of Revelations, he told him in Revelations chapter 4, he said, come up hither, for there are some things that I want to show you. You need to position yourself to hear what God wants to show you this coming Saturday. It's going to be happening at Kanos Community Church, and the trumpet begins to blow from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Get ready, and we'll see you there. God bless you.